Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video I'm gonna ask you guys to just like bear with me, ignore how I'm looking. I just don't really feel well. I mean, I'm okay, but I don't feel the best. I just don't feel the best. But I wanted to come to you all, and before I posted my 34-week update, I wanted to go over some things that have been happening and let you know what I am going to be doing in the near future in regards to my pregnancy. So if you are interested in this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into it. So if you've been watching my pregnancy vlogs, updates, then you know I've mentioned before that I've had 2 preterm labors, one being at 27 weeks and the other at, I believe, 33. And excuse me, both of those deliveries were emergency C-sections. So I have never I have gotten this far in pregnancy with my first son over maybe it's been over a decade ago since I've had my first baby. And you know, I was a lot younger, and my baby wasn't as heavy as this baby is. So I went to my doctor's appointment a few days ago, and she was able to see the notes from the hemoglobin specialist that I saw about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And she was able to see that I declined the iron drip or the iron infusions because I was always told not to get iron because my body doesn't absorb iron like everyone else's. I've already gone over that in some other videos. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to go to my pregnancy playlist and click on probably the video that is before any of my unboxing videos, because I have a few unboxing videos in regards to my diaper bag and some other things too, but I think it's my diaper bag, the one that I've recorded recently. But go on there and check it out. So she was explaining to me that she really would feel comfortable if I went ahead and got the iron infusions because my iron is still so low. And she was explaining that when you have a C-section, there's a chance that you can lose about 1 liter of blood. That's average, that's normal, she said. So, and she was like, if that's the case and you're already at an 8, you're probably going to be down to a 4 or 6. And she's like, at that point, we would have to do a blood transfusion. And when we do a blood transfusion, we use trauma blood. Now, I'm not a physician. I've never claimed to be. I don't know. You know, I don't know everything that there is to know about, you know, even my iron condition. I do my research. I ask different doctors and I pray. So she was explaining to me how trauma blood is. She was explaining that iron was safer than trauma blood. And I've never really heard it put in that terminology of trauma blood and the safety concerns in regards to getting a blood transfusion with trauma blood versus getting iron infusions. And I was talking to one of my friends, and she was explaining that her doctor also was wanting to give her iron infusions, and it was going to take about 3 hours to hook you up to this IV, and it takes about 3 hours. So I was a little bit concerned about that and worried, no, I don't want to be sitting, you know, with an IV drip for 3 hours. I mean, I don't know. It just kind of made me a little bit more nervous. So when she explained that, she was like, either it's going to be, you know, you're going to have to get iron from these iron infusions, or you're going to have to get iron from someone else's blood. And so I was like, okay, at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and do the iron infusion. So she told me to call the hemoglobin specialist the next morning because my surgery is scheduled in about 2 weeks. Sorry, this hair is getting on my nerves. Scheduled in about 2 weeks. So I called them, they got me in. So in the next like 4 days, I think 4 days from now, I'll be going to get my first iron drip. And I was told when I just went to the doctor yesterday, because I went to my last appointment for, I did my last ultrasound, and the doctor looked at the ultrasound, and they were looking to see where the placenta was at, because they wanted to make sure that it wasn't any spot that I was already cut open for my previous C-sections. And, you know, they wanted to get one last look, the baby's head and the baby's position and things like that. So the doctor explained that the iron drip is like 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'll need 2 of them before I go into surgery for my C-section. So they did say the baby was fine. The baby's head is all the way down. Like, my baby has dropped. It's very painful to walk. It's painful to sit. It's painful to lay down. Like, it is very, very painful, the position that she's in right now. Like, it's just, that's why I'm saying, like, I really don't even feel well at all. Like, I don't. I'm actually coming from taking my kids to school and getting breakfast, but if they didn't have school today, I would not be out. Like, I probably would just sit in the house, because it's just not comfortable. I have to keep rearranging my body to a certain position to get comfortable. Aside from that, they did give me a prescription for a breast pump. I don't know if I'm going to breastfeed. I really have never breastfed any of my children successfully. I've tried, but it hurts so bad, which I've been told that it's not supposed to hurt. But it just hurt so bad that I just was like, I couldn't deal with the pain after having the C-section. After, you know, I was just so weak and tired. I was just like, you know, look, let's just do the bottle. But with the formula shortage, I don't know if it'll be wiser to do breastfeed. I know that there's a lot of benefits with it. But I don't know which, you know, I just don't know which one I'll do, but I'm still going to get the breast pump. They also gave me like a map of the hospital. And although I'm nervous, I'm just kind of at the point where I'm like, look, I'm just ready to kind of like, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. My feet are still swollen. My legs are now swollen. She said it looks like my belly's swollen a little bit. It's just not really comfortable. My baby, they did weigh my baby. My baby, they said it's approximately 5 pounds, 11 ounces. I'm used to having very small babies. Like I mentioned, 2 of my babies were preterm, and then I had one of my babies over a decade ago. I know some people say like your first baby typically is like your smallest baby, and you end up having bigger babies the more you go, you know, the more kids you have. So that could be true. But 5 pounds, 11 ounces is the biggest baby that I've had at birth weight, and she's still gaining weight. So the doctor told me that she'll probably be around 7 pounds. So all the preemie clothes that I got, I'm not going to probably be able to use. So I kind of changed, like rearranged what I'm going to be taking into the doctor's office with me, or, you know, like putting in the diaper bag to take with me. What is this? To take with me when I do go and deliver. I'm trying to think what else I want to go over, just to kind of give you all an update before I do my full 34-week like update. What else? Okay, so then next week I have an appointment with my OBGYN. That is the appointment where she goes over and explains like how everything's going to go on the day of my C-section. I also have my first iron drip next week. The week after that, I have my second iron. Well, I keep saying drip. My second iron infusion. And then a few days after that, I go in for surgery. So at this point, I'm still needing some things. I'm needing to get some more towels for the baby. I'm needing to get some baby detergent, which I just ordered. I'm needing to get, what else? There's just some other things that I put in my Amazon cart. That's how I kind of keep up with what I need, by putting things in my Amazon cart. But I pretty much have everything, and just a few things that I need to get, that I want to get. Like I saw this baby comb and brush set, and you know, some other things that I'm going to be getting. But I think that's about it for like this week. I'm going to be going over more details about like my specific symptoms this week and how I feel. I mean, I've already let you all know that I have kind of felt like crap this week, but I will go into specifics, more detail in my 34-week update video. So I just wanted to come on here and give you all a quick update. So that's that. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I do want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.